Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Deadly Premonition. I'm your tour guide to Greenvale Obscure, and we're finally out of the hospital.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
So, Emily and George want us to go to the forest park to talk to the twins who were the ones who found Anna's body. You may also notice there's a purple arrow in the background. That's to indicate that we can repeat the dark side, I guess you'd call it, scene in the hospital. It is elevated difficulty, and we will need to complete it a second time in order to get 100% completion of the game. However, we won't actually be completing it, at least right now. Anna's body was found by two children, 6-year-old twins. Please be gentle with them, Agent York. I will try. Let's head over to the forest park then. You're in charge now. So, like George said, we are in charge. Quite a serious character, though he likes to show off. He's too eager to compete. Though he likes to show off and is too eager to compete, which may be what it takes. It's a weird sentence. She's quite pretty. She'd look better wearing something more fashionable than a style uniform, agrees Zach. Well, we have seen her out of the uniform once before.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking... I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
God, I love York's smile. And we'll be getting out of the car for now. And I'll tell you why in just a moment.
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, we only have until 1800 to talk with the witnesses to the crime scene, okay?
We don't want to be going with them to the crime scene just yet. It is a new chapter, and it means that a lot of the side quests, well, available side quests at the moment at least, have restarted themselves. However, there's also another thing that we'd like to do, or I'd like to do while we're at the hospital. Other than just repeating that previously mentioned repeat of the Dark Side event, there is a race here, I think I mentioned earlier, similar to the one by the schoolyard. And I figure it may be as good a time as any to do that, well, severely damaging my car in the process. 2, 1, go. So this is the second of three possible races. They are meant to increase in difficulty, and for the third one we will want a better car, which we won't be able to get for the time being. However, later on we should be able to improve our car and purchase a better one, which I do think I have mentioned earlier on in the game. Also, it's worth noting that, I actually find this one easier to handle, I guess. Oh, maybe not. Spoke too soon. I might actually fail this one now. I was going to say it's easy to handle because in the prior race we are driving on the streets with traffic involved. However, in this area we have no traffic and thus very little slow us down, other than me missing one of the checkpoints completely. The turns are narrower and it is a longer race. I guess you call it a race. However, we're not really racing against anyone. But overall, like I said, one of the turns in the area where we do get often bigger areas like this, no traffic, little to slow us down. Time is slightly running out, though we will be finishing the race off shortly. So hopefully we still make it in time. Let's see. And we did it. And for completing the race like last time, we get the location of a new card, which is apparently up in the, I guess that's a bird's nest. So we'll go off and get that now. We will have to walk most of the way. Oops. Got some Agent Honor for demolishing a lamppost, but why not?
Is there something here that you want to check out? Well, just do as you please.
Thanks.
We can head to the forest later.
Yeah. We do have to get there by 1800, however, there is a lot of time left. And aside from that, we probably won't be going there today at least. We are taking the longer route there. I didn't actually mean to take this long route. I do have the habit of missing wrong turns. We could have cut through there, so oh well. Yorker's getting a little bit tired from all this running. However, we're almost at the location pointed to on the map. And we can get some Agent Honor along the way. Ooh, his heart's racing. Anyway, here we are. Marvelous. And for completing that, we also get some more Agent Honor. Much like last time in completing the school race. So the bird's nest is actually up there. It's a little hard to notice, I guess. Oop, we did have it. And lands right in front of us. Brian the Insomniac's card. Insomniac rather than M. We are yet to encounter him, though we will, obviously, later on in the game. But at the moment, at least, he's a stranger in our eyes. And that's how York plays basketball. Again, there was a shorter way to go through, much like the school, but it is blocked off until you do the full rounds. However, that's what I'd like to do at the hospital, at least right now. We will need to return here for a couple of side quests, as well as repeating the Dark Side challenge. For now, I'd like to, as you see in the bottom left, lunch is again available to us at the police station. York shouldn't be too hungry, however, it is worth picking up that free lunch as often as you can. It does fill up your hunger right back to the top, and that's always a bonus. No cost and no needing to stop at the AMG Donut. However, we will also stop there on the way. Perhaps not on the way to the police station at least, but we may call in regardless. It is a new chapter, so people in the town will have, should at least have new comments to make. So after completing our time at the hospital, we did also meet a few new people. We met Fiona, who mans the reception area. She won't really be taking too much of a part of the gang, nor Usher, to be honest. So we're narrowing down our suspect list right there. I mean, revealing a bit too much. But Usher, we will visit both of these characters as the game progresses, and we will meet them along the path. We did meet some very important characters though, however, once coming out of the dark zone. Those were of course Harry, the eccentric billionaire. Look, there's a traffic jam. An eccentric billionaire in a wheelchair and a strange face mask, along with his, I guess, keeper. His keeper, Michael, who seemed to do all the talking for Harry and would tend to talk in rhymes. George and Emily were rather quick to dismiss it as nonsense. However, there may be something more to it. Nice parking, York. However, for now we'll be getting lunch from Thomas once again. Our health is a bit low, so I might actually top it up while we're here. Did get a long way about going to it. We did pick up many health kits along the way, and I guess we can use a medium one. Nearly filling our health right up. Which way is Thomas? There he is.
Hello.
Hey, New York, I can make lunch if you like. Yes, please. I have it ready for you in a jiffy. Thanks, Thomas.
Fantastic cooking, Thomas. Thank you. Good, wholesome cooking like this at the workplace every day. George, you've got the good life here. I've been cooking here every day since I started. Only natural that I improve. How about your cooking, Hope?
Oh, her cooking is pretty good, but it isn't for two-legged animals.
What did you hear that, Zach? Not for two-legged animals. I'll have to remember that.
Okay. Finish up. We need to meet the twins over at the forest park.
That's right. Agent Morgan, that's enough for today. Stop your giggling and let's get back on track.
Yes, of course.
So, York seemed to find that hysterical. George's little comment there. We have actually tried Emily's cooking before, and as York referred to it as, it was nice try cooking. So maybe George has tried her cooking before as well, and knows as well as we do that it's not very good. Well, it doesn't look like Thomas is around actually. I was just taking a quick look to see if I could spot him. Then no luck. However, that's not too important right now. We should also, like I said, take a step into the A&G diner and see what's going on there. It's not too far up the road. I would also like to go to the milk barn to complete some quests that we do have there as well. Looks like Quint's in that direction as well. As usual, our car has mysteriously changed place, magically parking itself in the back of the police lot. Oop. Quint, for whatever reason, oh, we got a penalty for vandalism. Guess that's too bad. Quint's just leaving the A&D diner. Oh, game just froze. Problem that we do encounter quite often with this game, unfortunately. And hopefully doesn't mess up the recording too much. We did notice a limo outside the A&G diner there. Now, I wonder who could own a limo. We have yet to see that actually move around town, so not too many guesses who it can be. For some reason they listed as suspects and suspects. We have met them before. They are of course Harry and Michael, which I was mentioning earlier. And we can take a quick talk to Mr. Francis York Morgan. You should try their best dish, the apple and gravy sauce, with apple and gravy sauce. It's much more than I messed that rhyme up. Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try their best dish with the apple and gravy sauce. It's much more than a garnish, and not having it would be your loss. So says Mr. Stewart. So we've got Harry's name there now. What if we talk to Michael? Yes. Mr. Francis York Morgan, Mr. Stewart is in a hurry. Don't disturb us as we scurry. Well, thanks for that. They do stop in here for lunch every day. We can meet them around lunchtime. However, that time is now up and they are leaving. We can stop in and talk to them, and sometimes they'll have something interesting to say, and sometimes not so much. It seems that we do have something new here as well. So the murderer hasn't been caught yet. Yep, not yet. So tell me, was there anything strange about Anna before this one? The more I think about it, the more normal everything seemed. She was laughing, chatting with the customers. She had brightened this place up. I guess that's why it seems so dark and drab now. Can you think of anyone that might have had something against her, a grudge? Of course not. No, it was to love her. It was hard not to like her. She really was an extremely good girl. Extremely good girl. Not proper grammar there, but she might be a bit distraught. I see, thank you, Olivia. Extremely good girl, yeah. Zach, extreme emotions can often lead to extreme consequences, I think he said. Maybe Anna was liked so much to an extreme that she died for it. And Olivia's got a bit more to say, it seems.
Hi there.
Anna was such a good girl. She didn't have enemies. Can't imagine anyone ever holding a grudge against her. I do believe that's all she has to say, yes. We're still unable to go back here and talk to her husband, but perhaps later on. As I said, it looks like Michael and Harry are now leaving. There wasn't much else to do there. In fact, all we can really do in the A&G diner is talk to people who do tend to stop there at least reasonably frequently. Michael and Harry being the prime people we'd like to talk to in there. However, Olivia does seem to be the bearer of good news on occasion. Lily and Quint's over there. I can imagine Quint's probably going over to Sally's house. He does tend to go there quite often to look after Sally post Anna's death. And Harry and Quint are now getting into the limo and driving off into the sunset. We could follow them, but they are quite far out of town, so it would be more of a problem to track them down than it would be to... we wouldn't get anything out of it, let's put it that way. Whoa, Lily, watch out. That wasn't Lily. Let's see if Quint has anything new to say. He did magically park across the street. Quint's gone inside, however, we have seen before. That doesn't always indicate that he will be inside. Or at least we know somebody's inside. Of course, that is Sally. And she's got something new to say. Anna, smile for me. Please, Anna. Anna. That's valuable information there. Quint, for whatever reason, is not inside yet. However, as usual with this game, we should be able to meet him just before he gets through the door. speaking of fish, we will need to go fishing a few more times in the game. However, I can't recall what fishing holes we have used other than a few. So I may well repeat a few of them as it goes on. And he haphazardly parked in front of our car. Thanks for that, Clint. But let's see what he has to say. Sally, Anna's mother, is kinda unstable, you know. Post-traumatic stress will do that to you. Exactly. So she's not able to walk around too much by herself yet. And that's why I'm bringing her lunch and driving her around. It's very kind of you. Well, she's close for my old man and I was friends with Anna. I mean, it's the least I could do for her, right? Very noble of you, Clint.
Yeah?
Say, hope she gets over this soon. However, that's all we'd like to do here for now, so back on the road we go. Now, looking at our gas, we will need to refill up soon. So we'll do that on the way to the milk barn. As we did notice, Lily was on her daily trip to the bank, so she won't be returning to the milk barn for quite some time. However, we don't actually have anywhere else that I can think of needing to be at the moment, other than, of course, the forest park to talk to the twins. However, that still can wait. We'll just drive maniacally to the Heaven and Hell gas station to get a top up, as well as get our car repaired.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop.
Well, Zach, would have been nice if you told me where I was driving on the footpath. Oop. There are some fishing spots around here. I can't recall if we actually stopped at those fishing spots. Like I said, we will as the game goes on, at least. Each fishing spot holds a new card, so it is worth our time stopping at those fishing spots. And in some cases, certain fishing spots hold a lot more than just a card. And we get End of the Rose, which is probably a good thing. However, it will be interesting to see if Raging Bull has anything new to tell us. Let me know if you want to pump it. Thanks for that, Gina. We will get our car washed. It is a little bit damaged. No need to see that. As long as well as refilling our car. And off she goes. We'll quickly back up and see if we can get Bull to come out. He may have more information for us. And he does. Well, more expensive, but we've got the money.
I've been waiting for you, Benjamin. I've got a good one for you today.
Ooh.
Don't go around spreading this one.
You know Wesley from Panda Bear? Guy's a trading card nut. Seeing cards lying around town too.
I'll tell you another one.
Well, that's no news to us other than the fact that there's a Wesley at Panda Bear. We actually have yet to meet Wesley and yet to go to Panda Bear, which is a gun shop. At the moment we can't visit it and it's not open, at least at this point in the game. Though again, we'll quickly hop out because
Zach, is there something here that you want to check?
there
Well, just do as you please.
more agent on it.
We can head to the forest later.
There's more agent on it, should I say. To recoup some of the cost for spending money on good old Bull, I assume. We do have the Penderby logo on the map at the moment, which is a gun. Like I said, it's a gun shop. For the most part, we won't be needing to go there for guns at least. You'll see why as the game progresses. And as I mentioned before, for the most part, melee weapons are much better than guns anyway. However, he is interested in trading cards according to Ball, which is definitely a plus. I mean, we've collected quite a few so far, and maybe, just maybe, he'd like to see them. However, that will have to wait quite a bit further into the game. We do see Richard standing in the corner, so let's see what he has to say.
Hey!
Man, about Keith. He's never going to grow up. He's 12 years younger than me, but we're like brothers, really. I gave him a load of advice when he started the store, but he ignored all of it. I tell you, he needs to grow up a little. Man, I've got frustrated just by looking at him. Whoa, calm down. Why can't you just leave him alone? Sound advice to York for once. Well, you know, we've known each other for so darn long, that's why. And Lily and Sally, man, they were our idols back in the day. I never expected Lily, her to marry a guy 9 years younger than herself, though. The weird grammar there. Some people, you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. Got that right, yeah. You're quoting out of a fortune cookie. I mean, about Keith, he's never going to grow up. Some more interesting material there from Richard. Looks like we're talking some batteries. Hey bro, you rocking? We won't buy anything just yet, but we will talk to Keith. Isaac and Zaya, George told me you might show up and talk to them about the case. No worries, man, I'm cool with it. They were first to discover the body, and even I can tell that you need a statement from them, right? I appreciate that, Keith. But you know, FBI, my juniors, they're boys, man. Their fingers, like little girly fingers, should I say. They got that, and their looks from their mother. Man, they're gonna rock the world once they grow up. Bro, what's wrong? They might have to get their looks from their mother, but I'm sure they learn how to rock from their dad.
Hey, bro!
Very sweet of you to say, York. Hey bro, you rocking? And he's still got a bit more to say, so. Hey bro, you think I'm a bad parent? My kids, my girl, your investigation, they're all important, right? Well, wrong there, but okay. I just want to help, dude. Is that bad? No, of course not. So Lily's still not here, and actually she won't be for a while. So we'll flash our torch around and have a cigarette. We will actually have to wait quite a while before Lily gets back. She does spend a long time at the old Bank of Greenvale. So I say we'll wait till 5. That should be more than enough time. Well, Keith was apparently sitting on thin air
Hi
there.
there.
Hi hon, what's up? We'll quickly take a look at her shopping list. See if there's anything we need to pick up. I think we should pick up some onions. We already have them. Some eggs then? Some cheese as well, why not? We'll just buy one of everything. It's always handy to have supplies on us in the food department. We don't need the turkey sandwich, at least just yet. I think our bait was a little low, so we might as well pick some of that up as well. That's all we should buy for now. So, let's see what she has to say.
Hi there.
Hey, hon, what's up? Let's talk.
Hi, Agent York. Do you have a moment or two?
Well, maybe just one if you need something. What's up?
Actually, I've got another favor to ask you.
What kind of favor?
We don't have room in our storage for the new shipments that came in today. I know you just tidied it up, but I was wondering if you could help again. Of course I'll reward you again. This time with our silver card.
How is this different from the last one?
You get a bigger discount than the bronze card. That means even more savings.
Damn, if we only knew that before we bought
Sounds
that
like a
stuff.
fair deal. What do you think, Zach?
Well, let's do it.
Thank you, hon. The storage room is this way.
Part-time job number 2. Lily's giving you more part-time work, tidying up the milk-bound storeroom by pushing boxes around. Didn't you take care of this a short while ago? What are they doing in there? What indeed? Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe that's how the twins came along. So naturally it's a bit harder than the last time. However, I think I know how to complete it. Now, you might have noticed there's 3 boxes and we can only see 2 squares. We did actually move that box before, I think, so we did notice that it was originally sitting on top of one of the squares available. There's the 2 squares. We push this box all the way. Oops. Now if we push, this box all the way, well not all the way, up to the top square. We should be able to move this box into the last remaining square without any hassle. I do think there might be a couple of ways to do this, however, this way seems as good as any. Might not actually be the easiest one, but it does really seem to me to be the easiest. As we're done.
Good work, Agent York.
Why, thank you.
I knew I could count on you.
Well, it wasn't that difficult.
We were taught in school that the police are there to help the people. It turns out they were right. Here's your reward then. I'll exchange your bronze card for a silver card.
And we got the silver card. It means bigger discounts.
There aren't that many people in this town that have one of those. It's a pretty rare item to have.
So it's a real treasure. I'll be sure to keep it safe then.
You should use it to buy a gift for that special someone. We'll give you a big discount.
Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to give such a gift to.
Really? Come on. Well, anyway, be sure to come by again.
We will need to stop by there a few times throughout the game. So we just might stop there again. Let's quickly check what Kev has for sale. Or the batteries. Well, doesn't seem like he's got too much, though we will buy some crackers. Crackers are always good to have around. So that's all we really need to do for today. I mean, we could head to the forest park, but I might actually put that on hold for today at least. So in that case, I think it's about time we head back to the hotel. York did actually look a bit tired, and there's plenty we can do tomorrow. At the moment, there's not much else we can do around town, and to be honest, I'm not sure if we could actually make it to the forest park. in time. It is actually one of the furthest destinations to get to. We are reasonably close to it, however, even from here it's a long drive. So, off to the comfort of our bed. I suppose at the very least we could do some fishing, however, I'm not sure if there is that much, or what would be the best locations for that. I've got the feeling we have fished there before, but just in case, let's make a quick U-turn. Be wise to get the most out of this episode as we can. The problem with my fishing expeditions is I've completed different ones in my prior Let's Play of it, which didn't work too well than I did with this one, as well as actually taking a long time to get back to this game, which has led me to forget a lot of the small things we've done so far. However, at the very least we could use this to relax. We do get to listen to Life is Beautiful. And at the very least, maybe we could catch a fish. Doesn't appear we're having much luck this time. Nope, not even a nibble. I'll chuck it back in. And we've got a nibble. And it does have the icon there, so... Oh, a bit too early. Wait, perfect. We've got it. You caught Isaac Ingram. What was he doing in there? Well, that's another card and another fishing spot crossed off the list. It was worth doing after all. And our car's slightly further away than I remember parking. Could be wrong though. So let's hit the old dusty trail again. It is getting a bit dark. And York is getting increasingly tired and irritable. You can just sense it in him. So we didn't complete too much in this episode. We did manage to have a nice tasty lunch with the gang. And we did learn that George may well have tried Emily's nice try cooking, but she didn't seem too fond of, well, seemed to at least think that as well of it as we did. Well, the car's parked on this patch of grass. We're still yet to see this place open. It will open later on in the game, but for now, it still remains closed. Unfortunate for that. There are people we can spy on throughout the course of the game. We can watch people through the windows as we have done. However, none of that's really necessary. I may do it a few times in the game to show small tidbits, I guess. However, for now, we don't really need it. We also, like we had the new side quest available from Lily, we might, I can't remember for sure, have the, oh, nasty freeze there again. Might have the side quest available from Emily. We'll need to double check that, as well as completing that side quest we had with George that I was trying to complete earlier on. However, he didn't seem too happy with our arrival at his house unannounced last time. However, that can only be done on days that it's raining. As it's clear skies today, we won't be able to do it today at least. So if tomorrow is not so keen weather, we might be able to complete it. There's Polly, forever waiting. If you're heading out, I should warn you, don't be out too late. There's been a lot of trouble in these parts recently. You don't say. You know, the terrible murder, it's just so scary. Very true. But I am, you know, looking for the murderer. It'd be so much easier if the killer would just show up and try to kill me. I think that might have happened before, York. Oh, don't say such horrible things. Well, you gotta risk something to gain something. Always the poker player. Oh, Morgan, I'm not that kind of lady. Zach, I think she's misunderstood us again. Just maybe. Doesn't your line of work make you tired? Please at least try to relax while you're back here. Eat and rest up.
Oh, hi.
Let's see what she has for sale. Oh, just a moment. Nothing that we can really make any use of. So I think it's a good time to hit the hay. What do you say? So says Mr. Stewart. We'll take a long sleep. We might wake up a very, very hungry. As you notice, our health is decreasing because of our hunger. We will change back into our original suit. And clean that. Looking good. So that's all for this episode of Let's Play Deadly Premonition. We will need to rest some more because it is rather early in the morning. That's all for now. See you soon. Bye bye for now.